Right, since I've set up all these duchies, it makes it nice and easy to change the contracts. I already did it with you, didn't I? And you need to die, and I need to take it from you. As for you... high taxes, low levies. That seems like a fair trade. Again, it sucks right now. I mean, it mega sucks. But a lot of that is because it's not the rightful liege, right? I'm the king of Wallachia. This is counting as the kingdom of Pannonia, even though it doesn't exist. But I'm drifting it. And some drifts happen a lot faster than others. Moldavia, I'm pretty sure I already modified your... No, I didn't. But it's already extortionate, so no need to worry. Mutania, known criminal. Actually, I'd like to imprison you if you get out of their place. Can I ransom him away? Wow. Oh, he's at war, so this guy will be free soon, but I could probably plop him out, get a hook, and use that hook to change the contract. As for Altania, again, high taxes, low levies, because, I mean, we use men-at-arms anyway. Does mean that I ever want to bump up the levies back up to normal. You know, I could just be a bit of a tyrant. I don't have any tyranny right now. Yeah, go on, go on, go on. And I think that's all the duchies dealt with. There are two more duchies that I want to get: Bulgaria and not Bulgaria, Bugiak and Bukovina. Somewhere all those Slavs are just cringing. Forced partition is a good thing to require to prevent vassals from getting too big and uppity. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a big problem, though. When I have high crown authority, should stop these people expanding into each other. I should only really do that if a duchy holds multiple duchies. For example, if the Duchy of Bihar were to usurp the Duchy of Oltenia, then I would want them to partition. But they're going to die anyway, and I'll take it. And there are other ways to do it without having a harmful thing like that on it. So I don't see the need to force partition at this point. I'd like to force coinage rights. They would like that, and whilst it would hurt my development, it would make all these Vlach places grow up a bit more. What is going on here? See, these are the wars that I want to stop. You're attacking the High Chieftain of Lesser Poland for the Kingdom of Radom. I mean, kudos to you for going for that, but was there any real need for that? Byzantium's a little terrifying where it is. Good thing I have money. Hopefully they shatter and you die and then House Vlach takes over. The downside is I'm going to lose House Head. Probably. Yeah, I need tech for coinage rights. And we're still a ways away from that. It's very tempting just to annex what's left of Moldavia. They got that whole duchy there. And I could declare war. Wait, I only have raid against captives? How do I not have holy war? Because they're old Slovanskin. How could they? Got a wise woman. A beautiful, witchy wise woman. No witching going on for those people, sadly. Alright, what to do about you? How to take you over entirely? Well, the obvious thing is just to lay down a claim on it. Once we have converted this county, I'll make a claim, and sometimes you get incredible output of it, where you get the claim on the entire duchy. There we go, possible side effects. Which is what I'd really like. Saves me having to do multiple wars, just take over Moldavia in one fell swoop. Because I'm going to drift all this into Wallachia anyway. If your house takes over Byzantine Empire, doesn't that branch become Dynasty Head? Yes, it does, and that is indeed a pain. But we'll get a lot of renown for having an emperor. In fact, we have one right now, emperor by marriage. Plus, you know, they don't have claims on all of Wallachia. We might have some good friendship going on with Byzantines. Which is good, because they are massively powerful, and I don't want them attacking me with that. It'll cost a lot of my money to murk up and defeat them. Should do something about Bulgaria, but I'm not sure what. Don't really want to conquer it. Really, if I just have my own kingdom there, it'd be nice, but won't work out that way. Byzantium would gobble it up. You could try marrying some Greek cousins back into the realm, landing them and hoping they spread some of their culture and traits. I'd have to invite them to my court, and I can't invite children. Also, there's no way they'd want to. They like the Basilius, and they don't like me. Although, that's what a hook could be good for. Sadly, I don't have hooks on them. Dedication. Who's this? Troubadour keeps pronouncing lines of love and desire. I keep feeling She's veiled metaphor of allergy. I know that it is dedication. Let's hope it's just dedication. Slovanskin, insightful, shrewd. I mean, I wish I had those stats, given how useless I am at everything. Is forming Carpathia an option? It's an option. It's not something I really want to do. The whole thing was to become the king of Wallachia. I could form my own empire, but that seems even less likely because that would need... 80 realm size, and I don't plan on growing that big. Still, it might be worth it forming... I don't want to, though, because then I'll have to expand out in a way that I don't want to. Oh, right. That prince of mine's forming his own stuff. I should probably imprison you, given that you are a... given that you're a criminal. I'll let you go with a hook, and then I will change your contract. It's not already been changed, right? No, sir, it has not. So I'm afraid you need to go to prison. You might rise up if I fail. You know what they say about high luck? Means that good things happen to me, right? Well, maybe I can do it when he's in prison, just so you have no choice. Nah, you're alright, sunshine. You're allowed out. Negotiate your release. Give me a weak little hook. Renounce your claims. Who would get these then? Oh no, it's just claims, right? You'd lose all those. Which wouldn't be too shabby. I could do without another claimant around here. Otherwise, it's just going to be passed off to you folk. And I don't want other people rising up for the Kingdom of Wallachia. As long as you just hold on to Metania, I think we're all good. Probably for the better. You can make an independent kingdom with land you didn't want after forming the empire. I certainly could. There we go. Get that hook going to make it not tyranny, and we're all good. Ugh, what a mess the land around here is. I'd have to stretch out like that, but I really do not want to. On the plus side, taking this will add towards getting Carpathia. You just got to make sure you keep enough land that no one can usurp the empire. Yeah, well, if I have all of this out of it, I certainly will. But the borders look alright for infringing on Carpathia. Just to get it, you need, what, 80% of it? 61 and we have 39. You know, that's not that far off, really. 22 needed and a whole bunch to be had here. Yeah. Surely we can make that happen. Well, it's an option. But you know, I'm here to get the witching going, and the witching is not happening. Oh god, this guy really fell out with me. I got double tyranny. And imprisoning a family member for some reason is bad. Come on, they committed crimes. If somebody wants me dead, they can have my own spy master help out. And that is dangerous. I could have a better guy join in, but he also hates me. Won't somebody not hate me? A tedious feast became even worse when Shurka suggested a reading, thankfully. Okay, so Shurka here is trying to seduce me. Not gonna happen. Not at all going to happen. Right, 11. You're getting there, Amelia. Not a lot going on for us. First I need to convert the faith. I forget where I'm doing it. I really forget where I'm doing it. Oh, over here, probably because it's my own land. And then once you're done with that, get a claim on Moldavia and take that over. Thankfully, Moldavia will be brought into the fold in 14 years. Oh yeah, another thing from lack of diplomacy is I can't befriend these people to make them do their jobs better. Truly, Barb and Falk had it all. Oh, extramarital affair with a lover. How could she defile the sanctity of her marriage? That's my cousin. Oh, well, she is slow, isn't she? Probably too stupid to manage it. Well, off you go to prison. And I'm trying to make my spy master my friend here. He is intelligent. He trusts me, right? He'll surely see it as a good thing. Right. My cousin has been showing signs of pregnancy, and now it's become clear that Vintila is the father. Forest-fighting fornicator. Vengeful, brave, compassionate. Well, everybody knows now. You were a bit of a problem, right? You have this, though. Can I not take it from you now that you're in prison? No, only from their personal domain. But could I then retract a vassal from you? Known criminal, so I can actually take that to my own domain and keep this neat and tidy. So I'll do exactly that, criminal scum. I think it unjust. What do you mean it's an act of tyranny? She had no reason to reject. Anyway, you can get out of here if you just pay me the sum. Pay me all your money. Maybe I shouldn't be taking all of your dosh like that, but I can't think of a better thing to do since I've already modified the old... Oh, right, no, I haven't. I could demand high levies from you if I wanted as well, but I don't. You know, minus 50 is a bit of an excessive thing to take here. Regardless, out you go. Oh right, I got you, and that gave me all... Oh god, I gave that vassal to you! Oops! Oh man. What I need is some of your land. I need to revoke your title on that, and that is tyranny. Oh well. I messed that one up. Thought I was just taking this place. Alright, what's going on here? 16 and 34, they can still make some babies, and hopefully they do, and hopefully they don't bleed. And you're both House Vlad, so don't have them inbred either. Right, how to split you up? I could just revoke this, but I'm already feeling a bit tyrannical at minus 35. She'll never attempt to seduce you again. Might not be bad to have a bastard going around, but fornicating is, it is criminal, so go away. Right, if I had a claim on this, I could take it away from you and it wouldn't be tyranny, so that's something else worth doing. Ooh, a feast! You know what? Screw your feast. I'm going to hold an even better feast. And I'll get piety because that's how our religion works. It'd be nice if there were more events like feasts that you interact with others doing. God damn, this old midget won't die. Gonna fight for that thirst. Doesn't cost a lot, so no biggie. But because I'm not a reveler myself, I don't have my own secret stash, which I think is a cool outcome for all that. My aunt and my brother. They couldn't keep it a secret, now it's out in the open. Well, that's their problem, very not mine. You can always pay for indulgence and make fornicator go away. I'm not sure we can pay for indulgences on our head of faith. Nope. He doesn't really have any money to give either. Right, that midget there. Forming an intimate relation. Now tell her to sod off. If she's a rival, it'll be even better when she dies. You must be this tall to converse with the king. There we go. Good opinions had all around. So it's certainly a peaceful realm, or rather a peaceful reign for good old King Olwens, but he's just so incompetent it's hard to make things happen. Oh, it's you again. I don't like you. I might be able to full-on make you my rival if I go here, but I don't want to fatten up too much. I think if you hold a hunt with every feast, it's unlikely you'll get too fat. Swap Forest says Jake, but I don't know what for. They're just yelling Jake. Come on, useless council members. Not that we're that useful ourselves, but... Ooh, what's going on here? Oh no! I fought for that land for you and you lost it. You could have called me in. Allied with Estonia. That makes Moldavia a bit of a bigger beast to deal with now. SWAT says be careful I don't get too retowned, if you say so. Right. We've managed to do some conversion. It was here, wasn't it? Yeah, getting rid of those ortho suckers. Now then. Not being able to fabricate claims on others. Basically not being able to scheme at all. Really slows down what you can do. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Try and get me a full claim on that duchy, please. I want to take it all over. And yeah, Blurple is blobbing hard. I don't even know how to contain an empire. I mean, by definition, there will still be an emperor. So the best thing that can happen is that they fall apart due to internal factions. But Byzantine Empire is really stable. Then again, you'd think France is really stable. Well, France was just a kingdom, so go figure. The kingdoms fell apart. How do we help the Byzantine Empire break up then? They start with primogeniture. Yeah, I'm not sure I can really go and change that for them. At least it's going to be House Vlad soon, so even if they're big and strong, we should be on good terms. Should. We'll see about that. I doubt they're I doubt they are about to just let me have this, though. Do you intend to remove... Yeah, this is a problem. What would have been clever is fighting for this when I was still within the Byzantine Empire, but I wanted to stop licking that boot as soon as possible. 7 months left on this. I think I'll wait until you get a critical success and claim on the duchy. No point just getting useless little claims. Keep murdering emperors until they fall apart. That's an idea. Since they are a rank above me, it can be hard to do that. And since I have 0 intrigue, it's almost impossible to do that. But it's still a consideration. If people are dying in my prison, then I need to help them out. Find somebody who's on their way out and push them down a flight of stairs. An athletic one. Well, that health boost will help keep you alive, I'm sure. Man, bless human sacrifice. You had every opportunity to remove Blurple out of Moldavia, but you were too worried about succession problems. Yeah, I was, and looking back on it, it was not a big concern. I've never really had to deal with a bad succession in this game at all. People thought it would go bad for us here, but we got the Kingdom of Wallachia really fast. And the kingdom grows. I really like the Eurodrift. I love that you can grow your kingdoms. The sooner I take this duchy, though, the sooner that will also start drifting into glorious Kingdom of Wallachia. It's going to make the Kingdom of Moldavia a bit of a joke, though. Joke realm. Tourney troubles. Ah, finally I can push her, push Dana into the water. Although I could make myself a friend with my uncle. Yeah, I don't think that's for the better. Let's just shove you into the water there. Now I got my good old rival here. And she is ailing, so she should be dead soon enough. One can only hope. Dunk the short stack, the only real option. You're a kingdom, aren't you? How about submit to the Busies, create independence faction, invite some other vassals? I do not want to be under the Busies again. It just sucks so bad zooming out and seeing all this under Byzantine. Now, being the Byzantine subject comes with a lot of benefits, but you still don't want to. Ugh, makes me feel a little dirty just thinking about it. Ah, excellent. We got the critical success. All of Bukovina can be ours, so we get to claim on all of that, and I most assuredly want to push that. I don't have any heirs to worry about this thing splitting out, so we declare war. We have that claim. Plenty of title to take. Lots of enemies to fight, though. Because you have Bastonia at your side. And wow, they're actually doing quite well. Nice kingdom. And you're allied with the who? Well, not the who, but you. I could call in my good old ally. He doesn't have a lot to show for it, but at least he could tank some of the occupations for me. My men-at-arms are not as high as they could be. But surely I can take out paltry Moldavia in no time. Might take them out even better if I had to back up some mercenaries, but I don't want to do that unless I truly need to. Ah, what the hell, let's just take them on. 10 domain limit! What a guy. Wish I could enslave him. Claim on my land, we'll see about that. What is this? Oh, this belongs to the duchy anyway, so I long should have it. So that will be mine. Let's just declare the war. Now, if I were to call you in... Oh wait, I can offer to join your war? It's not what I want you to help me in mine. We're not allied anymore, are we? No, through our string of deaths, we're no longer allied. Well, at least you're still House Vlad there. Well, forget that, we're doing this alone. Get the rally ho point, send it over, build an army worthy of something or other. It's tempting to just march straight in, but if he assembles his army there, which he is of course doing, and that's a problem. Yeah, since he still has his merc armies. Oh, he loves to merc. Merkin by day and merkin by night. However, the king himself is not commanding the army, so there's a chance that I could... Oh, I don't like this. They're coming straight back to get us. And I do not have the greatest commander known to mankind here. Well, couldn't hurt to grab ourselves just a few little mercs then. Somebody who can fight in hills. The Austrian company doesn't cost a whole lot, but brings us in a fair few. On you go then. Two can play at the insta-gib with mercs strategy. Thank goodness that clear all notifications button. There, they rethought that one, didn't they? Your wards can get additional skills. When you say my wards... Oh well, down we go. Try to get learn on the job so we have some actual skill points. Why don't you just merc up, Jake? You got like 10k plus... Oh look, I've got an entire place I need to build up here. It's not going to be cheap. Although, it is continuing on nicely, so I'd like to see that. Bring it down. We'll have it down. Right, somewhere's under siege, because I know where Sakura is. Oh, of course, I was even looking at them sieging it. Unfortunately, it's just open plains there. I can still march down and mulch these guys. Captain, chieftain, and something or other. But the king is still hiding, so I might be able to just grab him in this. If not, I'll sweep up these guys for massive war score. The perk is for kids you teach as your personal wards. I'm not going to do a whole lot of that. I need to get the witching going. And you're still not a witch. Maybe I was lied to. Maybe that's not how you make the witches. But who would do such a thing and lie to me? Well, how about that? We grab the guy in one bloody go. Nice. I think you'll find that's all mine. The merc still did help out though, no doubt about that. Right, I'm above my limit and I should really create a duchy title here. Question is, who deserves it? The answer is... I should use it as a breeding ground as usual. Old Slovianskin. And they're unlikely to convert at that. Well, what I could do is give the rest of this land to one person who is glorious new Slovanskan. Ah, you're black as well. You're a drunkard and you've got no good traits going on. And you have a... okay, it's an unpressed claim on Duchy of Transylvania, so that'll die when you do. What's with all the gays over in Romania? Never seen such a dense collection of them. Doesn't make it all the best for pumping out useful heirs. Right, I'm thinking of just giving you all of this so that then you will actually unite there, but that'll make you uncomfortably strong. And I don't have any hooks on you. Who do I have hooks on? I had a weak hook on you. It's not particularly useful. Alright, do I have anybody in my realm that I would much rather land right now? Also, what's that? Constructing market villages. I'm so glad we keep that. Oh, tribal holdings. Tribal holdings cannot be effectively held by characters of feudal governments. They'll provide no taxes or levies. Upgrading them is going to destroy all buildings and turn it feudal. Oh. Well, I'm going to let someone else worry about that. But who to grant it to? As usual, I like to look for inheritable traits, which I can't filter for here. Dang it all. Well, as long as they're my religion, it's all good. A zealous individual would actually be quite useful, because they would be more likely to convert it, I believe. Possessed one, no thanks. I could give the dwarves another shot, but I won't. They've been a problem enough as it is. Here we go, my unlanded Herculean cousin. They've got some... those look like implicit claims. I don't like that. But I do like landing the Herculeans. And you're already betrothed to somebody that's Hale. That's good. There was another option, though. Who was the other one? You're just Herculean. I could arrange a marriage with Robust as well. Or I could just let you marry whoever you want. No, you're at Grand Jester's court, and I can't invite you to mine. Alright, well I got more faith in the one that we know of. Where is he? Where is he? You there. Grant titles, this, and the duchy itself. Please take good care of it. Oh, and while we're at it, no, it would be another act of tyranny to modify your feudal contract. Oh, you're also tribal. That's a slight problem. But hopefully when you feudalize, you will turn all those things potentially instantly. Yeah, because you can feudalize off me. Ah, yeah, that might work. Man gets landed, immediately blows his money on decadent gold clothes as if he had money. At least he's making money now. I gave him all that land. All that built-up land, I might add. I've been swaying this one guy forever. Is there nobody else that I should make like me? I'm glad he probably doesn't want to kill me now. The midgets are steward. We don't like you, though. Let's get rid of you for pretty much anybody else. And look, they immediately do the job faster and better than you. So this Kingdom of Moldavia can't usurp because you're in a war. Scheme at the court. Someone's trying to kill my champion Oleg. A drunken lover poxy individual with plenty of claims. And he's also the wrong religion. But he would not convert for me. And somebody's trying to kill, well, you know, I'm surprised I even know of these, given my 0 intrigue. At least they're not trying to kill me. It'd be troublesome if they did, because then it would fall into my brother's hand, and that would be a messy one. For son though he is, look at that, we got some more of it. Not that, out you go, out you go. Oh wow, he's really bringing it along. And he's breeding out the bleeding. Oh man, my best friend bites the dust as well. It's nae good for us now, is it? Right, claims. Yeah, again, if I got the claim on this, I could take it back without it being nasty. And I do want it, because if I have that, then I can give the Transylvanian Alps to... Wait, you hold that duchy? Oh, I can't wait for you to die. Right, promote the culture there as well. Keep the Vlachs going. Holy moly, with this pint-sized problem, crawl into a hole and die, please. So I can have all of your claims. All of your everything. I was not aware that the Transylvanian Alps even existed. Okay, well, it did. In fact, we even created it. Doesn't mean that I remember it, though. It's alright, though. Olwens is next in line for both duchies. And then he's going to give them out to who he sees fit. Be very bad for me if she outlived us, but stubborn and medicine focus is going to make King Olwen last for an uncomfortably long time. Which is a shame. More or less as soon as I have an of-age heir, I want to die. But that's okay. I mean, it's going to be another 5 years before we have a child. That'll take us to 40, then 55 when they're actually of age, and that's a reasonable time for them to die. Well, King Olwen's, that is, as long as stubborn doesn't last too long. The trouble is, if we let the witch educate our children, we won't have any control over what they come out as, and they might not even become a witch. So ho-hum to that. And I've lost track of that witch. Maybe they're dead. No, there they are. In good health. And looking after both of them. Who are still not witches. Anyone know a bit more about how it goes? Does it trigger at the end? Does it trigger during? What's going on here? War against the tyranny of Dutch. There's so much tyranny going on here. I'm glad to see you deposed, but if Moldavia could just stop having problems for 5 minutes. Pedantic Mikey. No, I just... Oh well. A lot of people have said it fires right near the end, says Jingo. Gotcha. It's a teaching event similar to acquiring personality stats. Oh, I see. Alright, Pedantic Mikey. Keep it going. There we go. Still house head, because as long as this guy's still alive, we're not going to be. He's ill, but I'm sure he'll pull through. It's just nice seeing a good selection. Let's see, Prince, 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 Prince. So 4 options for male inheritors there. And only 2 of them are scaly. What would you rather have? Scaly and comely? Scaly and hale? Or nothing at all? Alright, is our truce up yet? It is, so I could go and take that and then gob out my own little Vidin duchy in order to just get more renown. Oh, my mortal body, no, no, no. I don't want to die, so keep me nice and safe. There we go, excellent work. That's what I like to see from my courtier, or rather my physician. Wise woman physician, that should be good for us. Right, I take this over, I put a Vlad on it, and I give the Vlad the Duchy of Vidin. I probably ally them as well, and then hope that they just sit there, not causing any problems and giving us more renown. Because this renown looks pretty good, but it could be better. There's no point doing it for the Duchy as far as I can tell. I have to create the Duchy anyway. That's just... It's not that dramatic a fight, holy moly. It's just... Oh. The most amazing holy war against this count. Aureline says, I feel like remembering things is not Jake's strong suit. No, it definitely is not. I have such bad memory that it beggars belief. So if I forget something, I really appreciate being reminded about things, even if I just said them out loud minutes ago. He's probably playing music for the Count, let him know that he's in trouble. Oh, very much so. Oh, what's going on now? What in God's name? Oh, right, of course. So my... Why do you have a double sinful Volhic? It's killing my fervor when bad stuff like that happens. Although it helps when the good stuff happens. Just need some virtuous court chaplains. Because I can't remember how to say the proper word for it. All of the Transylvanian Alps shall be mine. No, I don't think so. I'm going to get that anyway. Just press my one claim there. And then I speak to you and I say, by the way, I want that title. I have a claim, so I can revoke it without being viewed as a tyrant, although you're certainly not happy. And if you decline, which you almost certainly won't, then you'll rise up against me and I'll throw you in prison and laugh at you. No choice but to bow. I'm glad you see it my way. It's not the best of places, but it's my place. No upgrading can be done here, sadly. Oh, we got something good here. 50-50 on athletic, an amazing thing to have. But I actually don't want to live forever here. So it's probably better to go for journaler. Oh, sweet. So now we can lose stress on demand with one of the best. We can just write thoughts down. Kills diplomacy slightly, but not for very long. So I'm not done with this, right? Let's take our battle before we finish up. Because it might give us a chance to catch the Countess as well. You let it catch you? No, but at the very least, we do get some fame and devotion for it all. Man, it's good to be the best. So we enforce the demands, the land is ours, cast our army away, and now it's time to land a, hopefully a member of the house that can breed quite quickly. Of course I need to make the duchy title first. Yoink. Costs money to make, but that's not a big issue. Right, this has to be granted to somebody of the Vlad dynasty, and of course it's going for... Oh right, no, I thought it wouldn't give what I want. Someone who's of age and can start breeding with good traits. Preferably without a claim already on my kingdom, because that's just going to be troublesome. So that tells me that they should be an adult, of course. You're a Vlad, but you're a Weezer. I don't like negative traits around here. And they have to be unlanded. I'm sure there's one for that, but I'm not seeing it. We got anyone with no claims around here? What? Who the hell is this? Pretty robust genius of House Vlad. Holy moly. You are breeding material. You have the county of whatever. I don't think I can just grant you this stuff, can I? Oh, I can. Looks like it might be time for some tyranny. Oh, I want them. Right, how do I play this? Jake, she's good enough to consecrate a bloodline, I know, but can't you only do that if you're house head? Oh man, I need so much breeding done from you. Heirs of the wrong dynasty. No! How can this be? Oh yeah, the daughter's called Adam Whitelaw. Damn. Right, how to do this? How to do this? You have a county and you have a county, but you're the real catch here. The downside is all this stuff are going into non-Vlad. I guess that's not so bad as long as I pull them back. But the way I see it, you should be given this land and told to keep on breeding. But there's actually a downside because... well, no, here's the thing. You're already doing that for me, right? You're already over there. No, the downside is that you're wasting your time over there when you should have a whole duchy for yourself. Not that it's the most remarkable duchy known to man, but still. Who was it? It was you, right? I see, right, you're both settled in there. You might actually have a duchy soon, because you're fighting in the war of tyranny. Right, you're already there, you're already settled. Let's make good note of you. I'm going to pin you so I don't forget about your existence. I'm going to unpin you, because I'm not going to get you in time. That doesn't answer the question of where this land goes to. My uncle's already landed, so that's a bad idea. Otherwise, we're running out of people that are good options here. Yeah, because Grand Jester's already landed. Just like to get some good breeding done. That's all I ask. Ah, Pavel Vlad. You may be Russian, but you are a quick individual. Ah, another one. Bratislav Vlad. Nothing fancy with who you have there. Whoop. Whatever. Somebody is somebody, so take that. It's non-matrilineal, so no matter which house you are, in your house Vlad, it doesn't matter. Take that, and make me proud. Check ruler, DDR. What ruler? Ah, well, who cares? It's done, and it's done potentially right. But the thing is, you don't need to be bowing to me. I am going to grant you independence. We get a truce, they become independent, they are House Vlad, and their children are House Vlad. So there you go. And now we get even more renown because we have a duke, well, a second duke. And that's what I'm looking for, more renown for more house thingamajiggers. I could actually let you go, but the Byzantines would immediately eat you up. So really, you're there to keep Vidin safe. It would actually be prudent to take this to keep Vidin safe, even if I don't want to. Just by having it, I would stop Vidin from getting mauled. Ah, I hate to land grab like this, but it's... Wait, whose claim is that? This little count has a claim on it. Costs a lot of stuff to go for it, but... I haven't been paying attention, but are we actually getting our piety back on these holy wars? Holy wars are usually quite destructive. If the attacker's faith is pluralist, or the defender has vassals, rulers of the same faith as the target may choose to join the defenses without need of an alliance. That can be dangerous, because you're Orthodox, and I know another certain Orthodox country. Damn, you became Orthodox, Meow. How could you do this to me? Would be pretty cool to turn them to Slovanskian. I'm sure there's a downside, but I can't think of one. Anyway, you're the only one I need to fight for this, so I may as well just do it with the Holy War and pay attention to whether or not I get my piety back. Are we going to get the big music again? Yeah, there we go. Make Romania the third Rome, seize Constantinople. It's an idea, because Constantinople is such a good country. Jeez. Game, shut up. Converting Blurple to pagan might trigger crusades. We're not in the Age of Crusades, but down the line it certainly could. Or are we in the Age of Crusades? Is there a way to see if someone can have crusades? Who knows? Holy moly, that was something. Now, sadly, these walking goodie bags of money... Oh, I want that money so badly. Pretty hard for me to bring over, since I can't invite them to court and I can't befriend them. Bleeding out, what is going on here? We got some horribly injured, useless individual here bleeding out in front of us. And then my honest friend is here. I could make a friend. Step back, this is my patient. Killed by you. Does that count as a murder secret? It would be good to be friends with my Volvive, so let's go for it. Hand me that tourniquet. Pains and screams, the man grows weaker. It's gushing out of our fingers. We did everything we could. That man was doomed long before we set eyes on him. Yeah, let's both agree on our stories before we leave here. Yeah, try and become friends with it. I don't need your pity. There we go. Died before we ever set our eyes on him. I'll have to keep that one in mind. It's a little tempting to carve more of these duchies out of you, but Moesia is already on the border with Byzantium. Right, no longer ill, we're feeling good. Feeling too good, frankly, but as long as we can pound out a few children, it's all I'm asking for. Not asking for the world here. I don't know or care about what you two are up to. Maybe I do. What? Count Florin. was the father, or that's what we thought, but it was actually Stepan. You fornicator. And you are an adulterer. I wonder... I mean, how much do I love my wife? My soon-to-be wife. How much would I rather have this as my wife? I mean, I could... Let's see. Your house, Vlad. That's my cousin. I could not subtly murder the man, but I could very unsubtly murder the man. And then I could imprison you as well, and then force you to be my wife. Wait until the betrothed comes of age. If she isn't a witch, dump her for superior genetics. That's a good idea, but perhaps I should have these ones locked up. I mean, it's not tyranny to lock you up, we know that, but... How easy is it to imprison you? Yeah, I could probably imprison both of them. Right, because if I can get those sweet eugenics myself... Oh... Does your faith allow divorces? Probably. Always allowed, nothing to worry about. Plan worthy of the trait genius. Well, I have been hunting the trait genius for quite some time. Alright, on you come. It's probably going to be tyrannical to murder you as well, but at least it's not tyranny to throw you away. Now, as for you, you have one title, and that's that county, but what if we just do away with you? Let's wait and see if our betrothed-to-be is a witch, because if she's a witch, fine, we'll keep Emilia. If not, that genius... I'd worry about the fact that she has popped out 2 kids already. But she does have, she is pretty. And that adds extra fertility for some reason. Also, grabbed ourselves another one of these. Let's just execute them already to show that we are, we're not messing around when it comes to what we do with people. I don't even want this land, but I want to keep my own duchy, well, my friendly duchy safe. Puts me over the limit as well. So you already have a claim on it, and you seem like a nice enough guy, honestly, so you can just take it and get off my case. Beauregard. Non-Christian top liege in Byzantium triggers Catholic Crusades starting from the year 1000. Before then, no big deal. Well, that's not very long, so maybe it's good to keep them as orthodoxy for now. I want my freedom. Too bad. Merc contract expiring, also too bad. Faction created by Serbian Orthodox populists. What, these get? Yeah, well, that's not going to amount to anything now, is it? Come on, folks, make with the babies. Oh, well, I guess they already got 2. As for making with the babies, Emilia. The thing is, I hope I don't automatically marry you when you come of age, because I want to see if you're a witch or not. Betroth that guy you handed more land to matrilineally. This guy? I mean, I suppose I could if he wanted something matrilineal. Could give out my robust cousin. He's not too bad. He's also not too great. Oh, well, he's not having any of that, is he? Not to worry. Nah, he's already my vassal, and I don't even want this land, so I'm not going to care about it. He was already landed anyway, so no big deal. Oh, oh, this again. It sounds like a you problem event. Seen so much of it. I don't need a hook on you, and I wouldn't mind getting my own learning bumped up a bit. It's nice to actually have church holdings come in. Also, we've finished these buildings yet. We have! Swell! You know what that means? That means castles and more castles. Now I don't have to worry about having lands elsewhere, and I can just rent these out at barony level. Okay, my wife, you are not a witch. I don't know why you would do this to me. All I wanted was a witch, and now I have no witch. You have disappointed me. She might be a witch, but it's a secret. Well, if it's a secret, I can't use it. I need to know. And I don't have the intrigue to figure these things out. The witch trait is a secret. Yeah, well, off she goes. She might tell you. I'm not here with mites. Now, where is that woman? She is to be my woman. Now, trouble is you're landed, but that surely shouldn't be a problem. Especially after we execute your hubby. Act of tyranny? Yeah, it is, isn't it? So, about those traits of yours. Your liege is Duchess Stana. How do I get you? If I simply release you, would I still be able to marry you? That's what I want to know. Surely. Surely I'd be able to. I'll get a weak hook on you just in case, though. Your new wife might be too pissed off to sleep with you. Well, we can deal with that. I love how you ditch a woman who's your cousin for a better woman, also your cousin, and has the same name. I didn't notice the name. Okay. Negotiate your release. Actually, couldn't I strip you of your title first? You are an adulterer, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, I don't have cause for revocation. Oh, no, no, no. It's because you're not my direct vassal. I fear that this will go wrong somehow. I should check first, right? I should find somebody who's under you, like Countess Adam Whitelaw. Could I arrange a marriage between me and you? Kind of. You don't like it being patrilineal. And terror is actually a reason they don't want to. Okay, opinion of me is really hurting. Massively. But that's where the hook comes in, probably. You'll have to tear her out from under her current liege. We'll work on that. Wait, the hook is used with the liege, right? Well, whatever. Let's get you out with a hook first. And then find a way to bring you... Oh my god, she became a lunatic? Fortunately, not the congenital kind. So, me and you... Hey, she'll have it! Look at all that, though. Genius, robust, pretty, comely. We both go up in the world. Don't really matter if it's matrilineal or not. Come to me. Scholarly circles. Oh, well, that could actually help us since we are devoted servant. Finally get a bit of learning. My implacable husband. Well, right now, how to start making the babies? Because there's no way you're going to want to be seduced by me. Your opinion of me blows because I executed a family member, which I don't think you're going to let go anytime soon. Unlawfully. I love how Jake just glosses over lunatic at the end of the list. Well, it just appeared there, probably because she was in my dungeon. Does that mean you're my bastard? I gotta say, oh man, does that make you the player heir? No, no, there's player heir. That's your heir. That's fine. We'll make plenty more of those, but first I need to probably sway you to my side. A little gift might not hurt, because she hates my guts. And could you become a ward over my nephew? Will that make you like me a bit more? You're a genius, so the nephew will definitely get better at everything, but doesn't look like that increases opinion. Oh well, let's just try and sway and lay. Wedding celebration. Who pays for their own wedding? Well, bringing me close to exalted among men is always good, isn't it? We don't need 100 ducats here or now. Executed her husband, then let her out on the condition that she marries you. I don't doubt how she went insane. She married up, right? She was just playing around with weak counts, and now she's got a king.